Hello everybody, welcome to Levosh Gaming. We're on our way to Peacekeepers, continuing the Spyro speedrun. I don't know what the first world clocked in at, but probably about 10 minutes longer than it should as I'm learning controls for the computer. My only experience playing Spyro on the computer was 2% of Spyro 1, which is basically a lap around the first homeworld.
Welcome to Peace.
I don't want to be welcome to Peacekeepers. But yeah, I'm kind of getting a feel for it now.
Easier?
What?
Getting easier for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Too easy?
Look, when you've played through a game about 100 times, if it's not easy, there's something wrong with you. You know, I was talking up the loading times being shorter. Now I'm not so sure.
Oh, you jinxed it.
Yeah.
The games I play, you can't speedrun. Speedrun, Stardew Valley.
I would say Stardew Valley is actually possible. I thought you were going to go to Speedrun, The Sims.
It depends. I mean, if you're doing a challenge, you could try. Like the not-so-very challenges, there's tasks and stuff you have to do. See, my problem is I can't do those challenges because I get too bored too quickly. I'm like, oh, I've been playing this person, got like halfway through their career, okay, I'm done. Let's make them have a baby so I can go to the next generation.
Babies.
Or I just get bored of the family and make a whole new sim. Which, once I get that, my computer doesn't like to run if I make a whole bunch of different families, so sometimes I have to delete save files and all that stuff.
Fucking cactuses. That bastard. Boris! By the way, something I didn't really recognize until we started playing Conan, and then I just recognized it now. That there's a dragon that I just got named Conan, who is kind of a barbarian type, so most likely a reference to that.
Most likely, yes.
Incredible glitch.
I think I just love that you don't have to, like Arf, you have to tame dinosaurs to get farther Conan. As you said, you can kind of go through a lot of it just by yourself.
You probably don't even really need to make a base. You can just kind of run around and gather stuff as you go.
I mean, you'll have to make like fire pits to cook meat, but
Not if you immediately get the thing where you don't need to cook meat.
yeah, that took a little bit for me to get. Also, sleeping beds are probably a good idea. Sleeping bags, whatever they're called, bedrolls. I think that's.
Okay, I keep instinctively hitting the middle mouse button to try to center my view. It doesn't do that, though. I might rekeybind that.
Change the stuff to make it do that?
I imagine so. You do it with every other game ever, so...
Makes sense.
Ah, fuck. Wrong button. If I just do it instinctively, my instincts will just have me flame instead of charge. But I had that whole little glide to think. Oh wait, which button is it? Second guess myself. Oh no, and I failed. I charged instead of flaming.
Happens to me a lot.
Fuck! I got caught on nothing. Look, my sparks is green.
Do better.
Excuse me.
You got caught on nothing. Do better. Anyone can get caught on nothing, at least get caught on something.
No. It's getting caught on nothing that really takes great practice.
Great practice.
Just walking a random direction, flaming, because I know there's a guy nearby. Hey, that's the first 25 gem in the game. Oh boy. There's one gem somewhere. God damn it. Sparks, have you been slacking? I have a bit of an idea where it is.
Just out of range for Sparks to get it.
Well, also there is a little bit of a delay. It's not like he'll automatically get every gem next to him. He actually does take a moment to get all the gems. So if there's a whole bunch of gems in one place, you have to wait half a second for him to grab them all. Otherwise, he won't grab them. And that's probably what happened here. Okay, I thought it was right here where it was. Damn. Oh yay, a bonus life.
Oh, you don't sound happy about it.
No, because I'd rather be out of this level. Gosh damn it. I'm gonna have to look up that gem search button.
Search.
Yeah, you can make sparks point towards where gems are. It's not a feature in the original game until halfway through Spyro 3.
So he's like a dog.
Yeah, he'll point towards it. I like your moonwalking, Spyro. By moonwalking, I mean just sliding in place. Okay, let's see. Controls. Control scheme. That's... Okay, this doesn't help. Is there some combination of buttons? Okay, searching on the internet.
How horrible. I thought you've played this plenty of times.
Yeah, it's never on the computer.
Do the gems change positions depending on the computer?
No, they're always in the exact same spot. But what buttons do you press? This doesn't help.
Looking it up doesn't help.
Not the first place I found.
I just like how this is taking a lot of time.
Oh yeah. Thanks! Thanks for your... Heh you're doing worse than you usually do.
Well, yeah. I want you to do bad. I just know that you're most likely gonna do worse than you usually do because you're on computer.
Oh look, it didn't say at all. Yes, I know it's the left joystick on the fucking PlayStation controller.
For PC.
I did.
I don't know how to help you.
Clicking the left stick. That doesn't work for PC. There is no left stick.
Make one.
I can kick my left PC monitor, which is also my right PC monitor.
You have to make a left stick.
Actually, it looked like he did a... Okay, wait. He did something. He pointed. P! P is for point. Okay.
That would make sense.
Well, I thought it'd be G for gems, but... It's a really awkward button to press, though, with everything else.
G or P. Which one? No. Which one's awkward?
G is, like, right next to WASD, but P is across the keyboard.
Oh, so P is the awkward one.
Yes, so he's saying it's, like, up there. Watch, it's gonna not be there. This is my expectation, actually, because he's pointing, like, right there, where I specifically looked. Oh no, it's sitting there. Right in a clump of grass, because they added graphics that takes away from gameplay. Which is another thing I kind of hate. There's no arguing...
The water. You didn't like the water or something?
Oh, in the water. Finding gems in the water is horrid. But yeah, they made things look nicer. There's no denying things look nicer, even though I disagree with how some of these specific animations and everything are. Overall, there's no denying the fact that it looks like it is nicer, but it takes away from some of the gameplay. When you can't see a gem because it's in a tuft of grass, that takes away from the gameplay. That just added about 5 minutes. Going through that level took me like 3 minutes. Finding the last gem because it was hidden in a tuft of grass next to a cliff that I kept jumping up, apparently just far enough that Sparks wouldn't grab the gem. That's dumb. This is funny, though. Occasionally, Spyro will just fly to the moon and back at the beginning of a level.
Through all the grass you see now.
Well, I know this. That's not one that I had specifically ever missed before, though. Even in Reignited. There are a couple that I've missed before that just hide there in plain sight because they're, I guess, not really in plain sight. You know, I always chase this guy this way, and it's always hard to get him. I wonder if it's easier to get him running counterclockwise.
Oh, that chasing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I look away for 1 second.
You've just got to slowly chase him in a circle for like 4 or 5 times around, gaining inches on him, and you'll get it. This level specifically actually has a thing that Alan and I still quote regularly to this day.
What?
There's the highest point in Cliff Town. When you save that dragon up there, he goes on about it. Welcome to the highest point in Cliff Town. From here, you can reach almost anywhere. But if I were you, I'd use that whirlwind. There. And then it activates a whirlwind that lets you get to that really high center point. So you can just glide to all the other high places on the map. Just all over the place. It's nice. It's fun. I think Clifftown has showed up in D&D once because of that.
Has it?
Pretty sure. Probably
I was
before you.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. That was it hasn't actually been in D&D yet. It's in the SAO campaign as a location. My custom SAO thing. Which you'll get to play in at some point, but I've gotta have a
I don't know.
I've gotta wanna play it.
Do I have to watch
Oh,
that?
I died.
Oh
Yeah. Death number 1.
no. Am I supposed to tally that?
No, it's okay. We won't tally it this time. That was really fucking close. I almost missed the same jump a second time in a row. Which is weird, I swear. That's like that was the highest point to the nearest point. Normally I have extra space, but I have wondered if the game is just a little bit different between the different platforms. If some of the spacing is a little bit different, if some of the enemies move a little bit faster.
I feel like it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be, but I keep getting achievements. Birds of a feather.
Locked together.
You've reached the
Highest point cliff now. That guy looks like a fucking filter. Now we can use the whirlwind, get back up here. Okay, just about all I need for this. Apparently it won't work that one. That's okay. That cliff is the highest point in Clifftown, but it's actually this part is actually higher.
The gems.
All of the gems. It's the only thing my mom ever liked to do in this game. Just run around and collect the gems.
Fun thing to do.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite overall game soundtrack. I listen to Zelda music more, but it's more of individual things from Zelda.
No, I feel like I know the Zelda music now. I've never played it.
The guy that actually made all the music for Spyro 1, which the other Spyro music's good, but Spyro 1 is what I listen to. It's my favorite. I listen to a song and I know what level I'm in. The music was all made by the drummer of the band The Police, which is like a rock band. He actually played through each level to then get a feel for what the level was and made the music based on that. Which I definitely don't think people do for a lot of games. It makes a nice background music too, because he is like a drummer, so to an extent, drummers do like background music and stuff.
I do like the sound of drums. I like drums.
I like drums.
I like all the deep sounding instruments, the cellos, tuba, drums.
Me singing bass.
What?
Apparently Sparks didn't want to get that one gem. There was a red gem right in front of this place that I almost ran over. And Sparks just didn't want to get it. He's being lazy.
Gem.
He's being lazy, Cat.
How dare you not get it?
It's okay, it's the home world. I finish the home world as I go through them anyway. And this is the level you get to do backwards. Because you can...
Like, out of that.
Well, you can either go through it normally, or there's the little cheat way I just did. One, if you were doing like a speed run of running through each level, that would be a really easy way to do it. Because you can just go from entry to exit in about 5 seconds. But two, there's a secret there where you can get 3 extra lives. Ow. I didn't even see that snowball.
How many lives do you need? Like, how many can you get? Do you
99,
get, like,
I think, is the max. At least the original PlayStation had a cheat where you could get 99, which I'm pretty sure was the max lives. I'm not sure if they've upped that for Reignited, but... Never gotten why those guys are purple. Because they're the same enemies as the other ones that are, like, green.
I have no clue.
Well, I figured you have no clue, but...
Nope, not at all. Is it because this is a frosty place?
Well, no, because up there's a green guy.
Is he supposed to be a bit stronger?
No, he's exactly the same in every way, except for the color of his skin. Yeah, that's right. I just made it racist. But yeah, I mean, every other enemy, like these guys, there's like 5 of them. They're exactly the same. I think there's 4 of them, actually. More specifically. It would be really useful to have a one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people eater here. There's a lot of purple Norks.
Big buff purple dragon.
It's a dragon, it's not a people. Then again, I guess these other guys aren't people either. They're Norks. As in orc, but with a GN in the front, and the G is silent sometimes. Ganasty Gnork.
That sounds silent.
Yeah, I said it's sometimes silent.
I thought you were gonna say Ganasty Nork.
Ganasty Nork. So that guy was green with a snowball but was on foot, but I could swear there's ones that are...
The purple one's more fat.
Well, no, the purple ones were on skis, but I could swear the green ones, at least in the original, were also on skis. I don't know. I would say maybe I'm crazy, but I certainly am.
Has to be something different about them.
You know, in the original Spyro, these little posts you have to charge to get the gems off of, they were right on the freaking corner of the edge there. But not in this. Not in the
Come on, make it easier for you guys.
Yeah, I know. See, that means any Tom, Dick, or Harry could come on and also speedrun this game. It's not nice. More backtracking in this level. I just realized there's a button to just drop when you're flying as well. But I'm not sure what that button is. It's not really important in Spyro 1, but in Spyro 2, that button lets you hover at the end of a jump, which lets you get just a little bit more distance. Not speedrunning Spyro 2, at least not today, but it would be a nice thing to do. Yeah, not today. Maybe tomorrow. I'll speedrun it while I'm working for 12 hours. Not really. My bosses are listening. I'm kidding. Oh no. He laughed at me. So I killed him.
Pushed you, it's funny.
Is that a reasonable response? Somebody's laughing at you, so you set them on fire?
Yes? I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
Depends who you are. I mean, if you're Spyro, then I think you can get away with that. As with Sparks as your lawyer.
Oh. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Here's a gem.
Yay! It's one of my least favorite levels, I think. That level's really annoying because you have to backtrack a whole lot.
I feel like my least favorite levels would be the flying ones.
The flights.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they definitely were. Nowadays, they're a good change of pace. Speaking of which, it's time to do a flight. Yay, icy flight. In theory, a new person going through the game, the first flight they do will actually be in World 3. Because,
really?
World 1, it's hidden. You have to jump on the stones like that. In World 2, you have to shoot a cannon at a big pillar, which destroys it. That being said, the big pillar has a big fucking target on it, and the cannon's right next to it. So it's not too hard to put that one together. Ah! Wrong button. Fuck. I'm gonna fail this one.
So you misclick.
Yeah, this one doesn't
So pretty, though.
doesn't have as much time, extra time.
I just love how pretty this one is compared to the other flight. I like gems though. So.
I hit the ground. The ground, the water. What the hell was I talking about?
Floor is water.
The floor is water. Unless it's lava, because there's lava in the game too.
No, this is water.
This is water. Yeah, the water effects are pretty nice.
Water. I was talking about the gems.
Well, yeah, but just like the water effects in this look really nice. Until Reaper Leviathan comes out of the water. Swallows up the little dragon. No?
I'd watch that.
Thanks. Not my Spyro, though. He does get eaten by a whale at one point. And there's a boss battle in Spyro 3 that's inside of the whale.
Is Noah there to save?
No, you save a baby dragon that's named Noah, though.
And honestly, Noah has the arc. Who was eaten by the whale? Daniel was in the lion's den. I don't know. Honestly, I passed religion with a D.
I should really know it, yeah.
It was my worst class.
I passed it with flying colors, like most of my classes.
is that sad that religion was my worst class?
With how religious you are, I can kind of see it. You're welcome.
Baptized and had a confirmation. But it,
Oh, did you now?
yeah. Well, no, I think marriage is the next thing. Baptism, confirmation, and then marriage is the next step.
Yeah, there's also holy orders and anointing of the sick. So if you get
I'm
like
not
deathly
sick.
ill, you'll get anointing of the sick. And holy orders is only for priests. Actually, deacons might get it. I'm not sure.
What brought this up again?
That's the second time that I just heard like what sounded like a little girl laughing in the headset. Is that bad?
What?
Twice now within the past few minutes, I've heard like a hee hee. That sounds like a little girl laughing in my headset.
I chuckle, but it does not sound like that.
No, it was not you. Okay,
Are
well.
you going insane?
Oh, without a doubt.
I don't know. We've been to a haunted prison a few times.
Yeah, I don't think a little girl goes to follow us home from Mansfield Reformatory.
I don't think they took little children, though.
Not really, no. I'm not even sure if they took girls, so... God damn it! It's the second time I've completely lost sparks after that jump. Okay, let's line this up one more time. Sparks, make sure that Spyro gets all the way over here. What the hell? Thank you. Jeez. Oh no, I want the super. Okay. I've gotten 3 of those in a row before. Okay. I think all we have left is Dr. Shem.
Your Shem.
Yeah, the final, the boss of World 2. The bosses in Spyro 1 are a little bit lackluster, but yeah, Spyro 2 and 3 have much better boss fights. In Spyro 1, they're not so much bosses as like bigger enemies. They take 3 hits instead of 1. In fairness, there are a couple enemies that take 2 hits, but...
What would you compare it to in Conan? Like the spider?
Which spider?
You know how there's like that little mini boss, that huge mother spider?
It would be closer to like the giant turtle boss.
Oh, okay. Hopefully some people know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
I imagine people play Conan.
Okay, I had a hard time making that little fucking jump before. This is a hard fucking jump. Actually, that's funny. This place doesn't even appear on the minimap.
Doesn't it?
No.
Is it supposed to be hidden?
It is. But it's
It
got...
is supposed to be, or it is hidden?
I mean, it's off to the side. Like those are off to the side. There's nothing on them. That one's off to the side. It has 25 gems on it. Trondo. That was the name of the dragon. God flame this big fat ass.
What's the name of the guy you're fighting now? Ron.
No, that was the dragon of this level.
Who's this guy?
Dr. Shem.
ship.
Yay!
I heard
I was saying yay, but
I know what you're saying. That's what it came out.
oh.
Recording, it was
Well, this is pretty much the end of World 2. I just gotta make it to the balloonist. At this point, I already have probably enough dragons, eggs, and gems that we could just skip to the last world. There's a threshold, a barrier, to get from one world to the next, but it's not actually beat all the levels. It's just like, oh, you need so many dragons free to get to World 2. You need so many gems to get to World 3. And I've already got enough that I'm pretty sure I can make it to at least World 5. Anyway, that's the end of Peacekeepers. Join us in the next video where I'm going to try to run through Magic Crafters. Thank you, goodbye.